Oh, hello. Didn't see you guys there. Welcome back, guys. Jay Plays here. This is episode number 2 in our Orc Warlock playthrough. So last episode we left off. We just got to Razor Hill. We haven't yet accepted all the quests here, but we're just going to jump right back into it, guys. Level 7. We don't have much gear. Nothing really exciting has happened other than we got to Razor Hill. So we're going to start taking on the rest of Durotar here, and then hopefully work our way over to the Barrens. So that's the plan for this episode, guys. We're going to talk to Orgrimmar Solskar here and get his quest. I've been sent to investigate the presence of more Burning Blade agents here in Durotar. To the northeast, you'll find a cave where the organization trains their new recruits. I'm interested in what exactly they are teaching these neophytes. I can only tell you this because you seem to be looking for work. If you're interested with a little coin, sack, the cave... Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Blah, 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 blah. If you're interested in a little coin, sack the cave and return with their spell scrolls. The cave is somewhat hidden. Exit Razor Hill from the east and follow the canyon's eastern ridge.
For the Horde!
Okie dokie. And I want to say that quest to our left is the quest that takes us to the Barrens. So we
What are
probably
you looking for?
could go to the Barrens now, but I do want to at least get to level 10. How may I help you? I have some choice cuts of meat that I want to send to a friend. Her name is Grishka, the innkeeper in Orgrimmar. Will you deliver the meat for me? The fastest way to Orgrimmar is on a Wind Rider. Take the meats to the Razor Hill Wind Rider Master, Burrock, and speak with him about transport to Orgrimmar.
Go with honor.
So, it looks like we're gonna... Let's see what this quest is real quick.
Loktar.
You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Cargill needs some new recruits for Baron's duty. I know you want to do... Yeah,
May
we're not going to grab
blades
that
never
quest
dull.
quite yet, because that is going to take us to the Barrens. I do want to go to the Barrens as soon as possible, but just not quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and grab these other 2 quests here. Actually, just one, because I think that's for a world event or something.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey there, handsome. I've had my eye on those big beefy biceps ever since you stepped into town. Listen, I got something for you to do. I hear Garthok's got you headed over to the Tiragarde. While you're there, you think you could find some abandoned Kultiras knickknacks? Thanks, sweetie.
Doing business with ya.
Yeah, we could do that. But first, let's go ahead and go to Orgrimmar. You need to get somewhere fast, and you're talking to the right orc. You have to get this meat to Orgrimmar. That is no problem. For a small fee, my Wind Rider can take you there. For just a few coins, I will have a Wind Rider bring you to Orgrimmar. When you get there, you can take Grimtack's meats to Grishka. Her inn is in the Valley of Strength. Speak to me again when you're ready for the journey.
the
Well, I'm ready
Horde.
now, Barrok. Let's do it.
Be safe.
Orgrimmar. And I always like to just kind of sit back when I'm on Wind Rider flights, just to kind of absorb the world, take it in. I remember the first time I flew on a flight path, my mind was just fucking blown. I was like, holy shit, this world is massive and beautiful at the same time. Like, it was like the first time I played WoW and I flew on a flight path, I fell in love with the game as soon as I was in the air. Like, that's the moment I was like, holy shit, I love this game. Orgrimmar sure has changed though, huh? Okay. So Grishka, she said the Valley of Strength. Yeah, so she's down there. I think the appropriate way would be to take this elevator down, but I know from the past that if I jump right here, we're gonna survive. Barely, but we did. I think that if you, instead of landing on this ramp like I just did, if you land actually out here, you still won't die. But you get the going down achievement. Fall 65 yards without dying. So the length that we just fell was not quite 65 yards. It must have been like 64, because literally one more yard and we get the achievement.
Strength and honor.
Something smells good. You don't have raw meat on you, do you? Oh, wonderful. Those are fine cuts. These are from Grimtack, are they? The orc sure know. Orc sure knows his way into a lady's heart. Oh, I can't wait to cook it, but not too much. Meat is best served rare, don't you think? I completely agree. I love my steak, like, rare. Honestly, I'm one of those people. I've written a letter of thanks to Grimtack. Will you deliver it for me? If you've already been to Razor Hill and spoken with their Windrider Master, then you can fly a Windrider back there. Take my letter to Doris, the Windrider Master of Orgrimmar, and speak with him about transport to Razor Hill.
May your blades never.
So we literally just have to go right back. I do want to quickly, while we're here, is check the auction house. I want to see if there's any like bags.
Yeah, what do you want?
We only have 1 gold, so I doubt. Yeah, we can't really quite afford that yet.
Drive a hard bargain.
Plus, I'm sure we'll get bags anyway. I bet you this game gives you a bunch of bags right out of the gate. Something that we should do also is go ahead and grab enchanting and tailoring. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Yeah, this is it. Tailoring
Strength
trainer.
and honor.
What are the relics of the past? Adds the following property when used in crafting. What? So you can create like these relics apparently and set the item level to higher, so you can like make the gear scale with you.
Strength.
So that's pretty cool, I guess. You know what I just realized though? Is that there's a frickin' profession trainer back in Razor Hill that teaches you literally every profession. So this was a waste of time. What is this? Oh. Oh, you can like link outfits? It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's head back to Razor Hill. Let's just hearth, actually, so we don't waste any more time. Actually, no, wait. We have to turn in a quest up here, dude. Let's just do it the regular way, then. I'm all sorts of messed up right now, apparently. Okay. Doris, do you need one of my Rin Riders? Yes, I need to go back. You have to get this to Razor Hill and Durotar. Yes, I can get you there. My Rin Riders are trained to fly to many different places as long as you have already been to that place and spoken with the Rin Rider Master there.
Go forth.
Basically, he's just telling us that how flight paths work, which we already know how to do, so go to Razor Hill. Cataclysm really fucked up this world because there didn't used to be water in the Barrens. I think they had that river. I think that river was always there. I want to say. I could be wrong on that, but what exactly does this do? So it just gave me 500 experience for doing absolutely nothing. What is... Summoning a light on a specific location that lasts for 3 minutes. What does that do? If I go in it, does anything happen? Do I buy anything with the coin of ancestry? I don't get it. Is it currency? What? Which they don't have a currency tab anymore. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that because I'm not sure what it does, and quite frankly, I'm probably not gonna spend the time to figure it out. So let's go back and turn in this one about the meats. See what Grimtalk has to say.
What do you need?
Have you returned from Orgrimmar? Did Grishka's like the meat I sent her? Ha! I guess she liked it. Nothing brings red to a lady's cheeks like a big juicy steak. Thank you, Jay Plays. You've done me a great service. Here's some money for your trouble, and don't be surprised if I invite you to my wedding.
Strength.
So we just hit level 8. Got health funnel, so now we can heal our minion. I'm not sure exactly how I want to organize my bars quite yet. I guess it all kind of depends on like what I use the most. So I'm just kind of winging it here at this point. This is all like utility stuff. I always like to put my like utility stuff out of the way. My fear can stay there. These are like my buffs that are gonna like empower me, so I'm gonna put those up there. Health funnel is kind of utility, but yeah, we're gonna keep health funnel over there as well. This I'm not sure about. I guess we'll just place that as number 1 because we're gonna probably just throw that on every target since it's an instant cast. Okay, so we're gonna go in here to Tiragarde Keep, and we're gonna start killing off some of these humans. And there's a guy, Lieutenant Palatier. He's up at the top of this building that we're gonna need to take out as well. I think it would actually be smarter put that as 3.
I need a target.
Because after we put on our corruption and after we give 1 shadow bolt, we can just quickly slap Curse of Weakness on the target to see if we get more distance in between me and the enemy.
It's too far away.
Hopefully we get some bags or something. I know we'll be able to make some with tailoring.
I'm out of range.
Something I'd like to try and do, which I've never done before, is like specifically queue for the dungeons of the zones we're questing in. So like when we're in the Barrens, we queue for Wailing Caverns and was it Razorfang Crawl? It'd be kind of cool. I think we'll try that. I don't think we get the random. We won't get the random experience from queuing for randoms, and I don't know if we'll get anything for queuing specifically. But we'll be able to do the quests, which is still a lot of experience in itself. And it's not really about speed. It's not about leveling speed. It's about the journey for us, and that's what we're trying to kind of capitalize here on this Let's Play, is just the experience and the journey. I am in no rush. So these guys throw bombs at us.
I don't have a target.
Oh. Warlock's coming on in hot. Did I say Warlock? I meant Monk. Monk's coming in hot. Okay, so that's Lieutenant Palatier. We got him. Right? Yes, we did. I think there's something up here that we need to grab. Nope, never mind. Not anymore. So let's just go ahead and jump down. Hopefully my imp... Yeah, my imp like teleports with me. That's pretty cool. We need 2 more of the sharpshooters, so we just gotta find those real quick. There's one right there.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Alright, one more. Can we find him? We might have to either wait for them to... Oh, no, there's one right there. On our way out, too. That's perfect. Burning Blade spell scrolls. Okay, so we're gonna go turn these in. I'm sure we'll get more quests to come back out in this direction. I'm trying to avoid doing this quest because I know that eventually it's gonna take us up here to do quests in the northern region, and I figured it's just best to wait on that one. So let's finish up the quests over here that are more south first, and then we'll work our way north. Is our music not on? No, it's not. Oh, that is way too loud. We're gonna let's turn that down quite a lot. I don't. The horde music is a little intense for me, to be honest. And I'd like to have it on, but just not where it's overbearing. So let's try this. I don't hear it at all now. That's good. Right? Okay, I heard it for a quick second.
Loktar!
Word of your bravery travels fast, Warlock. Tales of your victory at the Tiragarde Keep will be heralded in Orgrimmar. So we finally get some pants that are going to be +1 armor. So we can finally equip some new gear. Now that those humans are out of our hair for a bit, we can move on to more pressing matters. The cataclysm utterly decimated Durotar's eastern coast. You saw the wreckage that it made of Tiragarde. The devastation was even worse on the coast to the east of here. After the first wave, the beach was overtaken by angry elementals that came from the sea. I sent grunts to take care of it, but the onslaught was too much. I'm guessing you'll have a little more luck than they did. Beware the tides.
For the Horde!
Welcome, friend.
Gale purrs disarmingly at you. You brought me my treasure. What a sweetheart. Hey, handsome, welcome back. You wouldn't mind running another errand, would you? I'd be ever so grateful. I hear you're headed off to the shore east of here. The beach is filled with crashed ships, and those ships have gnomish tools in them. Tools that I can use. See you soon, beefcake. Obtain 4 sets of
If you
gnomish
ever need
tools.
anything.
So let's go ahead and equip our new gear. Real quick before we head back out, I want to sell some of this stuff and pick up enchanting. So there's that profession trainer I was talking about.
Raw!
I'm gonna keep these. Oh, as I sell them. Keep our cloth.
Zug zug.
Okay, so let's production professions, right? That's what enchanting is. So let's grab enchanting. Train me in enchanting. So I don't know when they added these. I don't know if it was Cataclysm or more recent than that, but they added like profession trainers in the starting zones that literally train you every profession, which
For
is
the
actually pretty
Horde.
cool. Because in Classic, at level 6 or 7 or whatever level you can learn professions, you're required to run all the way into the main city to learn what professions you want to learn, and it does take up quite a bit of time. What is that quest? Oh, that's the Barrens quest. So we're going to jump over here to the shore. We're going to grab 4 gnomish tools. And then we're going to annihilate some of the sea elementals that have came ashore. Oops. Let's add our professions to our action bars here. Disenchant. Oh. I'm really excited. I really want to try and like quest in zones that I've never quested in before, or at least not seen like the current retail side of things. I hope that they, with this new expansion they come out, they like change up the world again, or at least like something. Like there needs to be a change. I feel like the game has been the same for far too long. The game has been like it is now, with like after the Cataclysm changes, for longer than it was before the Cataclysm changes, if that makes sense. So like Vanilla came out, there was BC, there was Wrath of the Lich King, and then there was Kata, and everything fucking changed. And now there's been what? Mist of Pandaria. What was after Mist of Pandaria? I'm drawing a huge blank. But there's been like a lot of expansions after Cataclysm. What year did Cataclysm come out? I'm kind of curious. I'm going to Google that on my phone while we kill this dude. December 7th, 2010. Holy shit. So 12 years this game has been the same. As far as quests and content and stuff goes. They've added more stuff, but like the old world content has been the exact same. So I think it's time for a change. They need to do something. I'd really like to see that happen. I'm sure it won't. They also haven't added like a new... Well, they haven't added new races in a long time. They've added allied races, but I feel like they're all the same races that we already had with just different skins. The last race we got was what? Pandas? So Mr. Pandaria. Okay, so this guy has a quest for us. Look, you've got to help us. The elementals, they're stronger than they look, and they come in waves. They took us completely by surprise, and and we were overcome. Many of my fellow grunts lay dying on the beach. If you could save them, I would be grateful, as would Gorthok back in Razor Hill. Rescue 4 injured Razor grunts. Oh, okay, so we just gotta help these dudes lying on the ground out. So our music still is not playing. It must not be. There we go. Now you can kind of hear it. I equip those. They're literally the same armor, but I want to try and, like, so they have all the gear, like, that they've come out with recently. They have, like, new skins for the gear. The starting gear, like, this is like one of the Cataclysm gears, but then, like, all, like, the grays and the greens and stuff are all old world stuff, so stuff that was, like, actually in the vanilla version of the game. So I like to equip the vanilla stuff when possible, just because I personally like the look of it better.
I need a target.
Okay, so that was it. So look, we can go ahead and head back. Yeah, I definitely like having the music on. Makes me feel way more immersed in the game. Just a little bit of background ambience. That's really all that was needed there. Let me know what you guys think, though. If you want me to turn it off, I can.
Interesting.
Has my knight in shining armor returned? Yes, I have, my dear. You really know how to treat a girl. You know that. If you ever need anything, well, you know. Just kidding. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. My very good friend Thonk works in the guard tower on that cliff, just to the southwest of Razor Hill. He said something about a river overflowing, lots of work to be done, and so on. I wasn't really paying attention. I was staring into those deep brown eyes of his. What? We can't see other people?
Keep it real. Well, spit it out.
Well, we know who the village whore is. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Alright, what's this guy's name? Garthok?
Strength and honor.
The scent of the sea hangs about you, J-Plays. Your efforts may have purchased another day for Razor Hill. I will pass word of your deeds up my chain of command. You have our gratitude.
Dabu.
I've already spoken with several orcs that have returned from the beach. All of them told me that you were the one who saved them. You've done a noble task today, J-Plays. Loktar Ogar for the Horde.
Go forth to victory.
So we just got Drain Life. Drain Life from the target, causing 26 shadow damage over 5 seconds and healing you for 500% of the damage done. So that's kind of like our oh shit button in case things get thick. Alright, what now? So now we're gonna head up to this tower. Speak someone up there, I guess.
speak, friend?
Gale sent you, did? Did she say anything about me? The recent cataclysmic events have done more than wash a few boats onto our shore, Warlock. The South Fury River has overflowed, and Durotar's entire western basin is now flooded. There's still people out there. I've been searching for a while, but haven't been able to find anything. Would you mind using my telescope and taking a look for
May your
yourself?
blades never dull.
Okay. So there's someone over here to... I don't know what direction that is. I guess southwest? And... click it again. So this chick's probably dead. Drowned in the water. It's gonna be my guess. Okay, and last one.
Zug.
Okay.
Go with honor.
So let's turn this in. I see. So the trick is that you need to pull the little end of the spyglass up to your eye. I'll remember that piece of information. My post is here on the tower, Jay plays, and I cannot leave it. I need someone to go out there and help the people who were still trapped in the river overflow. Can I count on you? Search the South Fury watershed and help the people you saw in the spyglass.
For the Horde.
So that's going to take us more out to that valley. So before we do that, though, I do want to head up north. I want to do the quest up there. I think we can hit level 10, honestly. And then I want to head over to the Barrens. So actually, I'm going to go this way. Oh. So, first aid is now intertwined with tailoring. I see why they did that. Honestly, I do. You know, because you need the cloth for tailoring, but you also need it for first aid. So why not level first aid and also level your tailoring at the same time? That makes sense. How I feel about it, I'm not sure. I guess it's not a bad thing. So we did aggro this Scorpid, so I'm going to sick my minion. So we have this quest here that we've had for kind of a minute now. Just as a quick refresher, we're to go into this cave. Been sent to investigate the presence of the more burning blade. We're investigating the burning blade in this cave over here. So they do quite a bit of damage. So I can heal my imp. Oh, but that takes... Holy shit! What? So, note to self. You can kill yourself with Health Funnel. I did not think that was a possibility at all. So that's interesting. And it happens fast. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm assuming that, like, once we get more health... well, no, I guess it's 25%. 25% of your maximum health. So 25% of my... of 273. So if I'm lower, then it's still 25% of 273. So it's a good chunk. So really only use that at full health, I guess is what I'm getting at here. Okay, so we're back. Kind of weary. But let's try this again. So I'm gonna send Mr. Pet in. Oh, let's use this more. So they do like this weird damage when they die, and it like, I don't know, like they self-destruct almost is what it seems like. Yeah, see, look how much damage that fucking does. So fire and shadow damage taken increased by 99. Transformation will occur with repeated exposure. So we need to wait until this is up, is what it seems like to me. Because if we continue to go in, these fuckers are gonna like destroy us. So we need to wait. We need to take our time. If we had some sort of dispel... that would be ideal. So 10 seconds here until that's up. Okay, so we should be good. See, that stacks. So we have 3. We could probably handle one more. Oops. Okay, now we can get the hell out of here. So yeah, if you guys are following along or doing this quest, be careful of this, because this will kill you, and it will kill you fast if you let this stack too high. And If you're not paying attention, like I'm about to probably die right now because I have 2 stacks and I probably shouldn't have pulled that. Okay, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna pop this just in case. I like that. I really do. I think that quest was the most fun quest. Oh shit. Just gonna run from these guys. Anyway, like I was saying, I think that quest was the most fun quest we've done thus far. The reason for that was it was actually kind of challenging. It required us to pay attention. It required somewhat of skill. And I really am hopeful that there's a lot more quests in the future that we experience that are kind of on the same page, because that was enjoyable. But yeah, we're gonna head over here, guys. The only reason why is because I know that there is a quest that gives us the objective of killing 3 guys just right here, and we get a ton of experience just from killing the 3 people over here. So we got Griswold, we have Gislania, and we have Gore Icehorn. That we have to kill, and I think the guy that gives us the quest is right over here, if I'm not mistaken.
McGraw.
You, Orc, stop a minute. My boss Spiketooth sent me to look for help and supplies. You don't appear to be a merchant, but you can probably still help him out. He's just to the southeast of here, next to the crash cart. Oh, and tell him I sent you. I want to make sure that he knows that I'm not just slacking off over here. Report to Spiketooth at Deadeye Shore.
Go forth to victory.
That's exactly what I was talking about. This guy down here who's going to ask us to kill those 3 chained up guys. And then we turn... each guy that we kill is a quest in itself, so we get 3 quests total, and we get a ton of experience just from turning it in. So that should put us at 10, I would imagine.
McGraw.
Vecnag sent you without telling you that I need wagon wheels, nails, and rations? That idiot.
Victory.
I own a couple gladiators that I put into competitions around Kalimdor. You can see most of them chained up around here. We were lucky to rein these ones in after the cart broke down. Gislania, that Naga over there, she's lost her last 3 fights. She could use a tune-up, or maybe just a little bit of thrashing. Go challenge her. I'll bet even you are stronger than she is. Griswold, chained up over there on the cliffs, is my newest gladiator. We found him just south of here, sniffing around with Northwatch soldiers. I had my men nab him up, and now he works for me. He looks tough enough, but he hasn't really been battle-tested yet. Go pick a fight with him so I can see if he's worth keeping around. I wouldn't normally keep Tonka as a captive due to their close relationship with the Horde, but this one is a traitor, and a criminal to boot. Exiled by his own tribe, he canoed down to Azshara and was found stealing supplies from Valormork. He would have been put to the axe had I not been standing by, wallet in hand. Gore is my winningest gladiator, Warlock. I'll bet you a fistful of silver that you can't beat.
Nabu.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling. Oi,
What's the matter, Chubb? Never seen a Worgen before? I'm here to challenge you
long
in
live
combat.
Greymay.
So
Ain't you a
according
chipper-looking one?
according to him, this guy was supposed to be easy. This guy's supposed to be somewhat of a challenge, and this guy's supposed to be the hardest. So let's see if it's accurate. That guy was, it took him kind of a second to kill him, but he didn't barely do any damage to us. So let's take a look at Gislania. Yeah, I would almost say that she was easier, so I would say that that's not correct by any means. Oh shit. I hope they make Tonka a playable race. They look fucking cool. I would totally play a Tonka. Is that what they're called? Tonkas? I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Blood and thunder.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, 3 quests to turn in. So I watched you fight out there. How long you been a warlock? You're all right, kid. 950 experience.
Farewell.
I'm at Crossroads now, Jay plays. You defeat him easily in combat, but then again, I did get him for free, and he's pretty cheap to feed. Maybe we'll keep him around for a bit. 1,300 experience.
Victory.
Fine, here's the money, but you'd better make yourself scarce before I reconsider my policy on keeping Horde slaves. 1,600 experience. So boom, we just got half a level for really easy quests. And then we did just get the Learn to Ride quest. It's time for you to learn how to ride. Seek out Kildar and Orgrimmar's Valley of Honor. Don't forget to buy your mount while you are there. So we get some experience and some silver just for learning how to ride a mount. And then we did just get our Void Walker, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out. Not that we need him right this second, but for questing, that's definitely something that we're gonna want to use. So as far as our spec goes, we are now level 10, so we can choose what spec we want to go. So once we get to town here, I want to take a second and kind of look over what some of these actually do at this point. So from my understanding, I know Affliction is more dot-based damage, so damage over time, more focused on that kind of thing. Destruction, I know, is more like big damage spells. A Master of Chaos who calls down fire to burn and demolish enemies. Preferred weapons, staff, wand, daggers, and swords. I'm just going to keep running past this. Why am I drawing a blank on what that's called? Raptor. Jesus. Having a fucking stroke over here. And then Demonology is a commander of demons who twists the souls of his army into devastating power. Preferred weapons, staff, wand, daggers, swords. So I'm not really sure what that means. To be quite honest with you, I don't really know what that means. But from my understanding, I know that, like I said, Affliction's more damage over time spells, Destruction's more straight up spell damage, and then Demonology is more focused on your demons, your imps, your minions, things like that, summoning mass amounts of minions to overtake your enemy. That's kind of my understanding. So I would be more interested in kind of taking a look and seeing what kind of spells and talents are in the Demonology tree, because I'm thinking either... Honestly, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'm willing to play any of these 3 specs. Destruction looks fun to me. Affliction would be fun. It's kind of already what we've been playing, where we're putting dots on the target, blasting them down with shadow damage. But the demonology might be kind of good for questing as well. So I don't know. I'm really kind of torn. So I might have to do some research. What are we doing here? So we're going to the top, or no, the valley. Is that the Valley of Honor to learn writing? So I guess we can kind of look and read while we walk. So let's take a look at demonology first. So if we spec'd into the demonology tree, we get Shadow Bolt and we get Hand of Gul'dan. Calls down a demonic meteor full of wild imps, which burst fork to attack the target, deals up to 20 shadow flame damage on impact, and all enemies within 8 yards of the target, and summons up to 3 wild imps based on soul shards consumed. So we are now generating soul shards, which I don't think we were doing before. How we generate those, I'm not really sure. I would imagine just doing general damage generates those. And so with demonology, it looks like if we were to go that route, we would just be spamming corruption, shadow bolt like we're already doing, but then we would be spending our soul shards using the Hand of Gul'dan, which does AoE damage and summons imps to attack the target, which sounds kind of cool. I mean, it'd be nice to have some AoE damage. So that'd be kind of cool. So let's take a look at destruction. So now if we spec'd into the destruction tree, we would get Incinerate, which is a badass looking spell in my opinion. Draws fire toward the enemy, dealing 25 fire damage, generates 2 soul shard fragments and an additional 1 on critical strike. And then we get Chaos Bolt. Unleashes a devastating blast of chaos, dealing a critical strike for 124 chaos damage. Damage is further increased by your critical strike chance. This is a warlock right here, I believe. He looks fucking badass, but it looks like he is demonology. I'm gonna ask him. Let's ask him. Destro. Let's see what he says. Seems like he's... I like leveling affliction. But in PvP, I like Demo better. Nice guy.
What do you need?
Don't forget to buy your mount while you are here. You can buy one from Orgrimmar over there.
Strength.
Okay, so did we... Okay, so we ride...
Loktar.
So 90 silver.
For
We
the
get an enchantment.
Horde.
Where do we buy it? Oh, right here.
Loktar.
What did he
For
say?
the
If you
Horde.
decide to PvP, you can get a lot of info off of pvpleaderboards.com when you get to 60. pvpleaderboards.com.
Magraw. May your blades never dull. Blood and thunder.
I already know all of these mounts, so there's really no
Strength.
use to buying it. So I guess I do have quite a bit of mounts that we can pick from. I really just... I don't know. I don't know which one to go with. So I think... Don't we get a mount, don't we? Okay. Mounts. I thought we got a mount as a... Like, give it to us. We must. It must just automatically go in our collections. So that's what we're gonna ride. Okay. We look kind of silly on a horse, but that's what we're gonna go with. So now defeat Dagra the Fierce in a pet battle. Who's Dagra the Fierce? There be another trainer not far to hear what you ought to fight to test your worth. Dagra the Fierce waits on the northern slope of Thornhill, east of the crossroads. If you've beaten her, you just might have what it takes. So that's a pet battle quest. Turn in. So we need to head back to Razor Hill. So let's just hearth. Right? Before I do that, I just want to make sure that we covered everything here. I don't think we need anything else in Orgrimmar right now, so just go ahead and hearth. I could honestly just like Icy Veins, like that guy said, or Google like what is the most viable spec, but I think that we're just gonna try them all out. I think that's really the only way we're gonna know what spec we enjoy the most. So at first, let's just, since we're already in it, let's just try out Destruction. Let's just give it a shot. We have Corruption, we have Incinerate, and we have Chaos Bolt.
Zug zug.
The scrolls, Jay plays. The scrolls. This is quite interesting. These rites aren't all that different from the spells which are taught to Horde Warlocks. This merits further investigation. You should head north from here, Jay plays. Speak with Gore the Enforcer at the Draenosh blockade. He's been placed in charge of securing shipping lanes for Orgrimmar, and Skull Rock sits right next to his precious dock. I'm certain he'll be interested in picking up where we left off. Report to Gore the Enforcer at Draenosh blockade and Durham.
Farewell.
So, we could, in theory, keep questing in Durotar, keep questing it out. But I think we are just going to head over to the Barrens.
Speak, friend.
You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend, Cargill needs some new recruits for the Barrens duty. I know you want to do what's right for the Horde. Well, this is your chance. Take this recruitment letter to Cargill and see if he'll sign it. Give Cargill Battlescar at the Barrens outpost your recruitment letter.
Go forth to victory.
So we have that quest now. I'm just going to go ahead and abandon this quest and this quest. Zunta. Let's go do the battle pass. How are we doing on time? We're an hour, little over an hour. Yeah, we got a little. I guess we can do a little bit of time. We'll go do that battle pass quest real quick. So, said it was east of the crossroads, I believe. Is that what she said? East of the crossroads? Oh, maybe I'm going the complete wrong way. Oh, that's pretty cool. Incinerate doesn't look the same as it used to. The reason I'm heading over here is because I see this little battle pet sign right here, and I think that that's something. So I want to at least check that out. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. It's literally nothing. Okay, well, I think we're gonna skip that. Oh, but it gives us stuff. It gives us 20 silver and 1,400. It's tempting, but I really don't want to waste time and go all the way back. We're already kind of short on time, so we're gonna abandon it. Sorry, guys. All right, we're gonna head to the Barrens now. So we're gonna start. We're going to end our adventure in Durotar. And we are going to start our adventure in the Barrens. The Barrens is a level 50, or I'm sorry, 55 through 30 zone. So we could have gone there at 5. I don't know why we're walking if we have a mount. So we'll be there until level 30? Is that how that works? I think we have to go speak to Chromie. And we have to switch our preferred questing zone to Cataclysm. And I think that if we do that, then we'll all the zones in the old world will scale all the way to 50. But we should be fine right now. Just going to the Barrens. It's not like we'll definitely won't be there until we're level 30. Jesus. Okay, you're gonna die. How do you pronounce our Ward Walker's name? Is it Orman? Ormon. Okay, guys, so we made it to the Barrens. I think this is a great place to go ahead and end the episode for the day. We are level 10, freshly ready to start our adventure in the Barrens. Right now, yeah, I don't think there's really much else we can do. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm actually having a lot of fun so far, so I appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you guys next time. Stay safe. Take it easy.